Hello and welcome to another episode of Mods by Brandon. So we're here with the Saab 9.3, now off-road in the driveway. We've just sent off the ECU to NoobTune to get it remapped for the 3-inch downpipe and the bigger turbo. Now obviously, as discussed before, we didn't need to change the intercooler, so I'm still using the original intercooler on the car. But one thing I've done, obviously I've had the 3-inch downpipe installed now, as you can see, so that looks a lot better. Nice big downpipe with a D-cat and no pre-cat either, lambda delete. I've also got myself a Ramair filter in replacement of the original one, which was in the box. Now I've left the box in at the moment just to help get the air into the engine bay at the moment, to where the original location was. I'm aware it's not the most ideal install at the moment. It was just a cheap install to get it up and running, and it sounds a lot better as well for a start. And also we've changed some vacuum pipes as well, because obviously the vacuum lines were pretty bad. If you can see on this at the moment, they were pretty shabby, and as you can see when you bend it a little bit, they collapsed quite badly, to be honest with you. So yeah, we've changed that as well. Obviously with his TD04 turbo and his oil and coolant lines, so they've all changed. We've also gone for some new wheels as well, with some Unirail Rain Sport 3 tyres on the front. Sorry, Rain Sport 2, as I apologise. Now the back ones already come with the Toyo Proxys on the back, so I've left them on the back because they had the least tread on them. So they're 17-inch wheels, so they look a lot better. Now the interesting news is we've actually just enrolled the car into doing a straight liners top speed run in a mile. So last time I went was a few months ago, and I saw a BMW 528 doing 126 mile an hour. So my aim in this car is to beat 126 mile an hour. Now obviously it was a much more newer car, BMW 528, I think it was 12 plate or 11 plate off the top of my head, I can't remember, and it was a automatic rear wheel drive, and I think it was around about 240 260 brake horsepower. So we will see how we get on with this. Obviously if we're running a little bit more than that, hopefully, which would be great, that'd be fantastic. Now obviously to help it, I will be removing the headlight off the front to allow more cooler air into front, which I've got to take the grille off and the headlight off as well, which will allow colder air get into the engine bay, keep that intake cool, keep the intake temperatures cooler. Now obviously with that, it's always better to remove a bit of weight from the car. So I've actually removed the interior of the car completely. The back seat, should I say, anyway. Not all of it. I ain't taken the door cards off. I ain't gone to that extreme yet. I don't think I'm going to either. And the front seats are still in there as well, in case I need a passenger or anything like that to go with me on the day. So yeah, the only other issues we've had recently is, well, obviously we've got it started up again after a while, was the power steering line had completely broken, snapped, and fired it up, and I had a horrible whining noise from the power steering pump. So I've had to change that. Managed to get a guy who sells a lot of Saab parts, who's not far from myself. And also I had to change the exterior temperature sensor. Now I got told by NoobTune I need to change this beforehand, because otherwise the open SID system won't work. Now the open SID system, obviously I'll better go into a little bit more depth with you once obviously I get the actual ECU back. Now basically it opens up a few more parameters on the car, and they can see more information like intake temperatures and misfires, and turbo pressure, coolant temperatures. I know obviously you can see it on the gauge, but obviously you can see the exact amount, which is great. So that's always ideal, and obviously knock detections as well, which also is worth knowing in case you're gonna blow your engine up. So yeah, next time on Mods by Brandon, we'll be doing the brake changes along with the coolant, the brake fluid, and also the sump drop kit and revised breather system. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to follow further progress on the Saab, and thanks for watching.